When Amad Diallo joined Manchester United, he was tipped to win the Ballon d'Or. 4 years on, he's showing exactly why. Erik ten Hag may have wanted to sign Michael Olise this summer, but Amad Diallo's emergence as a star meant that the interest was never formalized. Amad impressed toward the back end of last season, and now in pre-season, he has been Manchester United's major standout performer, which has left many excited. The Ivory Coast international has scored 2 incredible goals during the tour, and he's now lodged himself into a position where he has got Ten Hag raving about him. After a slow start to live at Old Trafford, he's making up for lost time, and could now reach levels that he was tipped to reach by his former academy coach. What Galli has said about Amad Diallo. Former AC Milan and Italy goalkeeper Giovanni Galli is a huge fan of Amad and was introduced to him while working as the sporting director for Lucchese in Serie C. Galli organized Amad his trial at Atalanta, and well, the rest is history for the winger once nicknamed Leo Messi. Speaking in an exclusive interview with Goal back in 2021, the Italian made a bold prediction about Amad. In short, I think he has all the qualities to be a candidate for the Ballon d'Or in the next 5 years. Amad is unique, but he must make himself stronger. At the same time, he must make sure he does not lose his speed, which is a quality that distinguishes him from others. For Amad, it was his technique and speed that made him stand out. After his arrival, and for 3 years following, this prediction looked completely wrong, but now Amad is slowly beginning to make us think Galli could be spot on. Amad Diallo is finally making good on his world-class potential. Amad is still only 22, and judging him solely on his impact in games over the past 4 or 5 months, we would have to say he is showing his world-class potential, so if he can do it throughout next season, he could reach the levels projected. In terms of pure ability, there probably isn't a right winger in the Premier League who is as good as Amad. It's just whether he will be given a proper chance to show it, and also if he can prove it consistently. There is a feeling that if Amad starts this season, he won't ever relinquish his starting position, considering how brilliant he is showing himself to be lately. He might not end up with a Ballon d'Or to his name, but he is showing he has everything needed to be considered one day. He just has to showcase it. A massive season could be on the cards. Juventus star Federico Chiesa was once considered the next big thing in Italian football. His performances for his club and his county in their triumphant 2020 Euros run will forever be etched in Italian football folklore. An electric winger whose dribbling ability often left defenders chasing shadows, Chiesa was almost unplayable a few years ago. However, an ACL injury that he suffered halted his progress, after which he has hardly been the same player again. Corriere Torino revealed last month that his market value was around £42.4 million. However, with his contract set to expire in less than 12 months and Juventus seeing no future for him, he could be available for a meager £25.4 million this summer. Despite Thiago Motta not envisioning a future for the 26-year-old in his team, Chiesa is not short of suitors. According to La Stampa via Tutto Juve, Man Utd are negotiating with the agents of the playmaker regarding a potential deal. The report adds that the Red Devils are not the only club interested in Chiesa's services, with Premier League rivals Chelsea, Tottenham and Arsenal also in constant dialogue with the player's entourage regarding a summer move. Serie A defending champions, AC Milan, might also be interested in a move for the former Fiorentina star this summer, but currently have room in their squad to bring in additions. All these clubs are willing to give the Italian winger a new lease of life. A fresh start away from Turin, and maybe even Italy might just be what the playmaker needs to rediscover the kind of confidence that made him famous. He was poor at the Euros, and lack of confidence seems to be affecting his game, as the Italian doesn't take on opponents as convincingly as he used to do in the past, and at 26, Chiesa has a lot of years left at the top. Signing him now for a bargain fee will be a potentially low-risk operation for Man Utd, which could have huge upsides. Let's wait and see how this transfer saga plays out this summer. With every passing day, it increasingly looks like Man Utd are getting closer to completing a double raid of Bayern Munich, signing Matthijs de Ligt and Noussair Mazraoui. The duo is out of favor under Vincent Kompany, and the German club will likely entertain these departures. As per ESPN, Man Utd have stepped up their efforts to sign both players. Bayern would be willing to let them go for a combined fee of £55 million. However, the Red Devils' bid has fallen short of what the Germans are expecting at the moment. Personal terms with both players are never going to be an issue with the duo, who have worked under Erik ten Hag in the past, keen for a reunion in Old Trafford. Both players have agreed 5-year contracts that they will sign should they join Man Utd. Man Utd under the new part ownership of Sir Jim Ratcliffe have identified the need to build a competitive squad to remain relevant in the top echelons of the Premier League. This has made them quite active in the transfer market. The Red Devils have already made 2 signings, Joshua Zirkzee and Lenny Yoro. The former is yet to link up with the squad for preseason while the latter suffered a serious injury in preseason that is set to keep him out for 3 months. Even with Yoro's signing, Man Utd need another starting centre-back to partner with Lisandro Martinez. De Ligt is a centre-back who knows Erik ten Hag's system very well and could lead the backline for many years to come. Mazraoui on the other hand is a versatile fullback who is predominantly a right back but can provide backup on the left. He will be an upgrade on Aaron Wan-Bissaka, who is not that blessed from an attacking sense. Signing the duo for under £55 million should be a no-brainer for Man Utd. It should be a matter of when, rather than if the Red Devils will purchase De Ligt and Mazraoui. Only time will tell us how long it takes.